This is not a song about genitalia. This is not a sweary, typical, frightening Storm Large song. This is a love song about the mysteries of what beats beneath the rib cage and the fleshy upper fatty parts of a woman. But I don't swear, even though I wrote it. I know, it's crazy. It's called A Woman's Heart. You'll never know a woman's heart. You just can't see that far down such a long and pretty road that you'll never go. Well, you might haunt her every dream, and you might have a name she screams, and you can tear her world apart and never know a woman's heart. Well, she will build you such a home of swirling blood and salty bones, and you will feel all big and bold, strong and whole. Then out of nowhere she will go, short and sharp and icy cold, and she will stare right through your soul like you're the pane of a dirty window. You'll never know a woman's heart. No one can see through the dark, but you can let the thunder roll until it's gone. So open wide your hammered chest, put down your bat, pick up your best. Believe the fire from the spark resides within, and underneath warm salty water, understand that heaven's daughter is deeply scarred without a mark, and forever loves you will. A woman's heart. Oh, you never know. Told you I wasn't gonna swear.
Hey, this is Ames Loponte, and welcome back to the Newsroom sessions. It's been a while, but we are back with a vengeance. To my right, my new best friend, Storm Large, a true force of nature. That was an absolutely gorgeous song, A Woman's Heart.
Yes.
First of all, I have so much to ask you all at once.
Okay.
First of all, where's that song? Where can I get that song?
That song is on the new album, Le Bonheur, that was out in 2014 in October, but it's out now. That's
Fantastic.
the new album, yeah.
All right, so you are in Portland. Storm has blown in for a couple of shows. I know, I'm sorry.
You slept that in. You did,
I
but it was
said
okay.
I wasn't going to.
No, it's okay.
You got a couple performances with your good pal, Robert Mooney, and the
Yes.
Portland Symphony Orchestra. People, you want to go to porttix.com. There's a performance Saturday evening, this Saturday, and also Tuesday.
No. Actually, the performances are Sunday and Tuesday. Sunday is a matinee, so you can bring your children. I promise I don't swear, and I am wearing clothes, though I move sensually. Fully clad. And Tuesday will be the same performance, Seven Deadly Sins by Kurt Weill and Bertolt Brecht, which I think you want to talk about that now? We're done with the schedule. Oh, why'd you how about tell them where they can get tickets?
All right. Good recovery. Porttix.com, people. There are still some tickets left. I checked recently, and
chickens.
Don't dilly-dally too long, because it is a kind of a hot ticket this weekend.
And the chickens are eating the
Tuesday.
tickets.
Again, just to be 100% clear, Sunday matinee and Tuesday evening. So, tell me about the...
I have jet lag, you guys.
I flew in from Dublin, Ireland last night.
Just to be here, and I don't know what time it is.
How long have you known Robert Moody? How did you make that connection, and how did this all come to be, you being here this weekend?
Robert Moody and I had lunch, I guess 2 years ago or something. He's managed by the same management, Opus 3 artists in New York City, and his manager suggested that we get together and talk, because we're both wildly unconventional. We both have we both have a deep respect for classical music and love of all kinds of music. And we also kind of see the big picture of orchestras around the country needing fresher, younger audience without denying the classics and without denying the people that subscribe, and they're expecting Beethoven and they're expecting, Mahler and Rachmaninoff, but we're also seeing that you need to start to incorporate less conventional artists
and make it
like
more
myself
accessible
to younger
people.
audiences,
Yeah, sure.
because we need to keep this art form going, and to keep it going, we have to keep it current. But keeping it current doesn't mean gutting it and making it a whole new art form. It's still the same, paying homage to the people that came before.
All right. So, how did you land upon the Seventh Symphony by Beethoven and Kurt Weill's Seven Deadly Sins?
I am not performing the Seventh Symphony, which is too bad. I would love to do Ode to Joy from the Ninth, but that's for another time.
All right.
In
but
all
you
of
are
my
doing
free time.
the
I'm
Seven
doing
Deadly
Kurt
Sins?
Weill's Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
That came about with my home orchestra, the other Portland, the Western Portland, Oregon. My music director there, Carlos Calmar, suggested that I do the Seven Deadly Sins in English. And I didn't really get it at first. I read about Bertolt Brecht. I read about Kurt Weill and his relationship with Lotte Lenya, where they were around the time, Weimar, Berlin. They were in exile and they were living in Paris. Trying to understand, first of all, why the sin of lust was based in Boston.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
I did not. I was like, what are you talking about?
Because we both grew up in Massachusetts.
In rural Mass, and that is no diss, but it's not a sexy place.
I mean,
it's not a sexy
try,
place.
but-
We do what we can.
Yeah.
You're getting there. You're getting there. But it was because they had never been to America yet, and so Bertolt Brecht despised capitalism in America. He was a die-hard communist, and absolutely detested the idea of America and the idea of capitalism. But you can also tell from his lyrics that he was perversely obsessed also with the idea. And Kurt Weill wanted to escape to America, definitely was in love with the idea of artistic freedom and making your own future and everything everything about the promise that America holds. And so there was a lot of tension between these two artists.
One can only
in
imagine.
1933, So, but they both agreed that Hitler was a jerk. And
Thank God for that.
And that was a common jumping off point. But that's why the sins that are associated with cities don't always make sense.
You're singing in English,
Yes.
backed by a full symphony.
Yes, and a male quartet
Oh, no
called,
kidding.
yeah, they're called Hudson Shad.
Oh, no
And
kidding.
I've performed, I think, 3 times with them now. They're from all over, but I think the leader's from Chicago, and the other 3 live, I think, in New York, but all over the place. But they do a barbershop quartet because the story is, it was originally written as a chant ballet where a woman is singing, telling the story, a woman is dancing, acting out the story, and the 4 male voices are sort of the Greek chorus representing the girl's family and sort of observers of her behavior and what's going on.
Fantastic.
And Hudson Shad, they are amazing, and they're my favorite. I've done this piece now a dozen times, I guess, and they are definitely my favorite
And
vocalists.
the most enthralling performance is going to be, of course, this weekend and next Tuesday.
Yep.
Here in Portland, Maine.
Sunday and Tuesday.
And so, let me just tell you that stormlarge.com is your website.
Stormlarge.com.
She's also, in case the name rings a bell, I mean, you've got this whole big solo career, and you've played with a bunch of bands, and you also are in Pink Martini.
Yes.
So she doesn't sleep much.
No, I don't get a lot of rest. I like snacks, so if you come to the show, please bring snacks.
Like Rice Krispie treats, or what are we talking?
No. I don't know. I like cashews, and I love being in Maine because I love like lobster rolls too. That's not really a snack.
But you get some good velocity on a throw, though.
Why would you throw such a precious thing? How dare you?
Well, so you get your snacks while you're singing. You said you wanted. I'm just trying to.
And I'm going to throw a lobster roll to get some cashews. You're out of your mind.
This is what we're dealing with.
She has no
here
priorities. Her priorities are screwed up.
That song was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping in, ladies and gentlemen. A force of nature, Storm Large.
I'm going to sleep now. Don't worry.
This
I'll
has
be
been
fine.
the Newsroom Sessions. We'll catch you next time.